Workers of the galaxy, unite! You have nothing to lose but your restraining fields.
Hello everyone, my name's Tanya Iketo Kriva and we're not back with Europa Universalis today. I've been on a bit of a sci-fi kick over the Christmas break and also want to wait for the 1.1 patch on EU5 as well. It's also a really big game. Play for so many hours in a single playthrough. But I want to play something else. I was thinking Stellaris as well, because sci-fi and such, but feels too much same at the moment. With EU5, just maybe at least a couple of streams of something else. And that's why I landed on this game called Ixion. Ixion? Oh? There you are. Yeah, so Ixion is a science fiction city builder with a massive storyline. I tried it out last week. Was very intrigued, and it is quite difficult even at not the hardest settings. So I'm gonna start a new game. Now I know a little bit what I'm doing as well, and so you can just follow this along. Well, a relaxed setting in which to enjoy the game's narrative, original intended experience. That's the one I'm going for, the default. Hull needs content maintenance. Your crew is demanding, accidents frequent, limited. Could also go with this challenge, which is woof. So yeah, that's like insanity levels basically. Ooh, it unlocks an achievement on completion. I want to go with the default mode. The whole playthrough, hopefully we can get through the entire thing. I don't completely lose it. I want to else at some point. Should go up on my YouTube channel, which I'm using for the VODs, really. That's where it used to all be on YouTube. But yeah, let's see. Press any key to continue. Left mouse button is considered a key. Dolos AEC European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th, 2049.
Launch control, we have typing clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clean procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors out. Ignition. Liftoff.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to in heaven. Visualize approaching near Tycho structure.
PPS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon.
Hello,
In
Eden.
accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have.
Okay.
My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently.
That sounds
I will
wonderful.
keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay, sounds like a plan. What do we do? Next transmission. So, Eden is, our, the personal assistant of the Tycoon. Or,
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back.
okay.
Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything
Oh,
needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
okay. Interesting. Yeah. We need to build a workshop, so that's internal construction and workshop. We can, with R, we can roughly rotate everything. So here. There, and also a stockpile stores up to 10 units of a single. I want to build them on this particular. Need to set up stock. Like I said, I played the tutorial before. Know what to do. And then we click alloys to. So they're basically coming from like the docking bay Houston. Oh, this is a really fast one, because right next to it, obviously.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein. Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
So, resolve event communal dining. Tycoon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Neocon protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the... Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as administrator. And I'm going to ensure access to food. Place down a mess hall construction. So that is probably food. That's a... This is a 4 by... Could put that back here. There are lots of... Put it there. And now we need to build the mess hall. Okay. What else can we build? We can build another docking bay. We can build a tech lab. We can build crew quarters and an infirmary. Infirmary is perfect size for this one. Let's see, we do need to link up some roads so we can clear out resource. Oh. This is what we're working on. I would like another stockpile. Then probably another one. Right, yep, fits perfectly. Hey Sabbath, welcome to the stream. How's this game? I tried it last week, really liked it, so I'm gonna give it a shot fully. Yeah, it's a city builder in space with a story. Currently building a mess hall so people that live here can eat. This is a spaceship, by the way. The Tycoon. Set the stockpile to serve food. I kind of want this stockpile to become glimmers. This will be the food. So you can collect that. That's like the workers are from the stockpile, so that. This one will be the food.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
And we have food on the.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay, so they want me to construct a cargo ship and a science. Also an event available. Some crew members are lacking quarters. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilizational decay. Do not reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycoon. Ensure all crew are quartered within 12 cycles, or there are more resources. Oh no, I'm sure of that. I was actually already working on. And I think I need one more top of beef. This is 85 people, 15 fit in one, and this is 75. Build one. There. We do need to keep collecting alloy. Yeah, looks fine. We need to build a cargo ship and a science ship. Let's also build a mining ship. I will know I will need it at some point. Okay, so I shall build one. They're using the polymers. Building a ship. Building quarters. Keep clearing out room. Oh, right, I need an airlock. Yeah, I don't have those. So for now, we're just collecting the resources that were brought up here by Dolos. After that, we can just... in the future, we will have to gather our own... Here goes our first ship. So the cargo ship is done. What we can do is send you to gather food. I'll put everything on for the moment. priority should definitely be on food. Second priority on them passing. Waiting on a food cycle for people to, and we have that communal dining thing done as well. Our population dropped, but that's because 5 people went to the ship. 6 people went to the ship. So we have enough houses currently for the people. Actually make that loop. Also, I need the infirm. Okay, so I did want that here and I actually don't have room to empty. I know I will need another stockpile anyway, so build another of those. Empty. Get my inventory in a. Probably when it's done moving it. Yep, there it goes. Get the infirmary up. You have enough room to empty that out. That should be our science ship built, and our cargo ship just returned with the food. Perfect. Now we can go to the moon. We need to send our science ship to the moon and resolve the. And there are some more events for us to resolve as well. Rope launch.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
So, summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used for power. Transmission from the Archimedes team. We've reached the UN base. It is abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational. Waiting order. Hacking into the surveillance system, the Archimedes team will access the base's central system and retrieve any confidential data present, or we dismantle the base. I will exploit the vulnerability. Takes a cycle, and a cycle is basically 1 revolution of the station. I don't know if it's a full day, it might be longer. I don't need to assign this. I could assign it another alloy course for the time. Right, it's the mining ship. Ready constructed. Infirmary is done.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We hacked into the main computer systems as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and data. And now we can dismantle the bases. Okay. We will need the hack lab, which fits perfectly here. Yeah. Let's build it then. 75 alloys.
A science ship team has completed a task.
connects. The base has been dismantled, although most equipment was damaged. We were able to prepare some usable resources for 30 alloys and 90 science. Listening protocol. Now the scientists are collecting. And we need to build a tech lab, which is already working. Get these. And I need my science ship to collect the science, so I can't move them on to like Saturn or yet. If we go into the view of the ship, Earth. And that happens to be currently Persian Gulf. We are on an ad break though. Regularly scheduled. Hey, John B. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, we are on ad break. Yeah, so during ad breaks, which we do have, so we make sure that you don't get pre-roll ads. That's basically the main reason why. It sucks that if you want to start watching the game, that you're forced to watch ads. So it's rather have at maximum 2 minutes of ads every 30 minutes. Keeps it at bay quite easily. Could be 3 minutes every hour, but if some, then you suddenly do get pre-rolls. So there's a easy way to avoid that from happening. That is why we have ad breaks and pausing the gameplay, make sure no one misses it. Because in the end, it's have to watch ads. If you want to watch ads, you shouldn't be missing. Avoid that. Yeah, pre-rolls is one of the biggest reasons people like skip a stream. Like, I can't be bothered sitting through these ads, just check this person out, and they'll move on. Like, yeah, of course, if you get unlucky and load into stream while they have actual ads running because of the schedule of the ads, it happens as well. This probably works to. But yeah, here's the Sinai Desert. Red Sea. You can see some other lots and lots of spacecraft. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is 20 years in the future from now. So we won't have all the science collected. Will mean we can send a science ship to Saturn. We need to build our tech lab. Nearly done, actually.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you.
Signature trace from EKP system has been detected near Saturn. EKP technology is the exclusive property of Dolos, but records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to this sector. Signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. And the team
That space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
What I really like is when you swap between in-station view and out of the station, and the actual way the sound is processed changes, which is kind of fun. So we need to research EVA airlock technology. Okay, let's get started on this. After that, we'll need the probe launcher and the inner. This will take 2.4 cycles. So to be doing both of these. There's currently nothing going. I could pre-build some more crew quarters because we'll need them, but
A science ship team has completed a task.
prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. We've stripped it down and recovered schematics. Okay, and that mission is then. We're done on science. Saturn, so we're going to fly to. Yes, we got the tech. We want the EVA airlock, and we'll want it. That in the meantime, we'll also research the insect farm. Gonna take some time. Insect farm has been reached.
Due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall output.
So we're at 67. I need to turn off the
Electrical output.
hack lab for a moment while we go this and build a solar panel. Build two of them immediately while we're here, and so that's going to go to the I've only played the tutorial, that's really it, to familiarize and see if I like the game, and they like the game, so that's really it. But after that, I have no idea. Oh, there's an event. Reports are being received relating to Barziville-Klein optimization protocols on board the Tycoon. Indicate that crew members are being overworked. Though Dolos employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required, the situation is beginning to take its toll on morale. Would it be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of currently active places? So we could request additional staff from the First Shinabi. Request extra staff. Can get 20 extra people from there, and I would assume they're already picking them up. Also on Mars, UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. You've submitted an official request to Dolus for. We could either get research data or resource. Like research data. Yes, and we'll send the Duty to Stella. That's. I do not want to buy fuel very much. Go away, bots. Silly bots. Solar panels are being built. We did get extra population, which is nice. External airlock. Power overload. Blackouts. You do not have any batteries present. Overloads lead directly to black. Working conditions. Specialized. Space, population, industry, recycling, and food. We do have the insect farms of. They don't fit there or here. Need to be built out. There are 4 and they would fit here. Width thing. Build a ant farm there. Probably ant. Building the second solar panels. Okay. Cargo ship is on now. Probably still need the research ship there for that. We do have the power now, so our research lab can go back on and we can research the probe launcher. Okay. Now we need to finish implementing the Vol engine via the build panel in the Ixion. Takes 100. Okay. Let's do it. Get the engine up and running. Give our ant farm as insect. So this produces 1 food every 1 cycle.
Attention on deck!
Hey Robert, thanks for your lurk. I currently need 10 food every 5 cycles. So with our current population, we need a second insect farm to run even. So we'll just build another. And then there's room for some more housing. That. I feel like a second ally would still be very good to have.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The oxygen supply system has been repaired and the relationship between Dolus and our competitor has improved by 42%. Jeudi. Transport ship is moving back to. I believe we can call back our. There's nothing left to science over. Moment. Probe launcher has been unlocked. So It would mean overworking.
Hull integrity failing. Decompression imminent. It's been an honor, Captain.
Thank you for the lurk, Sabbath. We have a transmission in.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Okay, sounds good.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Food supplies are dwindling despite client control protocols. Some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out. Making a public commitment to increase food production would squash any simmering rumors about your management skills. Pledge that there will be 3 insect farms in the Tycoon within 10 cycles. Now, would you so have it? We already have 2. Just build another one there. And we are bringing people over, which means we're gonna need more room for houses. We need 73 more, which is 5 more crew quarters. Actually, we need even more.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the Vol bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
All of these cost 45 now. Alright, so basically we need to move to moon orbit, and then we can do a test run to Proxima Centauri. Good. So, move the Tycoon to the moon. We are at the moon. Make sure that we have our houses. Okay, we are at the moon, so we can now initiate our jump.
In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt jump initiation.
Makes sense. Load the ships up. It do be charging.
Full engine ready.
Let's jump.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I didn't break anything. We did everything what we should do. We jumped and what the hell happened? Okay, we need to repair the Tycoon. We need to first we need to build a probe launcher. We already did research that, so that's good. Here. You may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this. Many rumors are spreading. Throughout the station, you will have to make an official statement. Dolus has many enemies. It's our fault. It was humanity's. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was a perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. Despite our robust safety measures, the system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission has to be built. Our evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. We have many enemies.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
Oh, we lost some. Big whoop. We have here. Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munchie behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22%. Those questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tycoon station, you should find some answers quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. Right. So take our ship. Let's check the Ushanabi first. Need to feed 1,000 crew members. Yeah, that'll come automatically. We definitely do need another insect farm though. We currently need 20 food per cycle. With another food farm, we will be producing 20 per 5 cycles. So it's perfect.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
All paired batteries. Rust. Game over. Everything goes wrong and all hope is lost. Journey ends. Okay, so Earth Shanabi gather remaining resources. I think that ship got wrecked. I don't think I wrecked the moon. Honestly, no, I don't. You should definitely be on hull repair.
Team has completed a task.
Ready to food, okay. Ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. You're now getting food automatically. You're going to Earth. Probe launcher is currently being built. construct a probe and a probe launcher. I want them to auto-build those. Sky ship has arrived. Okay, no signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastic. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Investigate Dolo's headquarters. We have some food arriving. Find an asteroid with iron deposit. We send out a probe after the ad break. I can look for a good place to send the probe. See if we can find a spot that has mold. There's a very good. Need multiple probes regardless. There's a good one here. There, let's send them there. Yeah, so holy shit moon. There's your moon, everyone. Does not look good at all. Just 15 polymers for the next level of solar panels. We do need polymers, actually. Yeah. All the food we need, so that's nice. This will also be very useful to get in the second sector, but that is unlocked. Ads are over, so let's speed.
A science ship team has completed a task. A probe has completed its scan.
The converted oil rig, which Dolos used as its state-of-the-art headquarters, is gone. Ooh, that's not great, having an FPS drop at some point. I don't know why. Maybe they got that fixed. I don't know when you played it. State of headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain. Scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. Archimedes team will attempt to find your family. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have... Investigate personal location. There's also signs there to collect, which probe is done scanning. We need to mine the iron as well. Our mining ship we already built, so it's already on its way. We are gathering the last food from the Earth Shinabi. We are lacking polymers. Great. I need to research the steel mill. We can turn the iron into steel. Huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There's no trace of civilization. We get more science. We get 121 alloy and 9 chips. Electron. We'll wait until we have at least for the 45 science to start the research. We're finishing that, so we need the steel mill. You can go. Actually, I want to have workers available. Iron. Eh.
A science ship team has completed a task.
After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a core. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. Prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. We get polymers, science, and alloy.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tycoon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. Very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await 500 cryonic pods. And this. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. Symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness, permanent -1 ability. That's fun. I need you to definitely focus on the polymers. Much more. As well as the electron. We do need to have room for as well. Cryonic centers open cryonic pods, adding newly awakened 80 alloy, 1 electronics, 16 food, and 40 people. I do want to get the locks open. So we can actually start divvying up some. Yeah, that needs to be higher priority. We have unlocked the steel mill. First 30 people, we barely have those. Ooh. Would fit perfectly here, actually. It would also fit on the other side. This way it won't interfere too much with the But do I want that in this sector or in the... Actually kind of want it in... Yeah. I want to have this to be the space sector, mostly, and the next one being the what's it called? Industrial sector. Cryonic center. We need that to get people over. Start research. That's one. And that's the other thing I kind of want to do is not have you taken any iron, and so that goes immediately to the others. What I maybe should be doing though is send out probes places that give me more science. There you go. And probes will be automatically built. Oh, it needs to get to 80. We have found Mercury. Let's check Mercury. Probe is available. Iron one. Mercury. That's small.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Right, what's the request? New sector has been successfully unlocked. Historic moment for the mission. 10% trust bonus. Already maxed out. Let's see. We need the workshop to be. We kind of want it to be central, though, right? Yeah. I believe that's 3, so 1, 2. This needs to be the roof. Temporarily go around. Goes way to the other side. Up. And then obviously in the middle we want this doesn't actually matter that much because the road will. So that could start working. Yes, immediately. We need one of these. One of these. This needs to obviously be alloys. Full-on polymers. We're still gathering all of that. We also need healthcare here. We need shelters for the homeless. Oh, we get another stockpile. So we have a food stockpile and a stockpile. That is 6 in length. Seven the distance. Yeah. And I need it here. These can already be empty.
No more resources available to mine.
Let's see. So we're done on. Do we have on Mars? Ooh, 20 cryonic pulp. Very nice, actually. But also an event. You here? We do need to find another. There's Venus. There's a. So it looks very promising. That one's clearly for the... You need only one arm currently to be working on. Also need the cryonic center in both locations. That's actually not too bad. I think I want this one.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, use Dolos clearance code. Okay. Old disused complex named Rector's facility has been located on the surface of Mars. The derelict UN-owned facility is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing Dolos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex's systems. Caution is advised as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. The crew of the Archimedes will use access codes that were functional before the vol jump to interact with the facility. No new probe yet. We need a couple of things in this section. That needs to be emptied. Need to build some temp roads to clear these things. Probe is done scanning. We have a new probe. Mines are available. Where's Venus? There's Venus. We have our farm that's producing plenty of... No, we don't have our farm. Oops. Crickets.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Science team is done on Mars. The codes briefly reactivated base's defense system due to the facility's state. They fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team did not suffer any losses. Investigate the storage area. We're gonna need more workers here regardless. I'm gonna set up some. Need to be set up for cryopods. Yeah, they need to be high priority as well. Need to be lower priority now. How much is a docking bay? 12 people. Oof. We're actually gonna need more people here. We can have 10 more people without it problem. I literally can't build it over the sector sign. That's actually kind of... there. These. Then we'll need another file iron, and then we need the steel mill, which is another 30 people.
A science ship
Will
team
fit
has
perfectly
completed
here.
a task.
We will need to migrate some people over, so... population map. Let's count. We currently have 13... Once the space dock is done, we have 1 job available. Stockpile is 5, so minus 4, minus 34. We'll need another another ant farm, minus 42. So we need to go up to 82 people. Yeah. So we need 2 more housing buildings. We need another... Oh, that one fits there as well. Oh yeah, those... If I do 47, I think that's the best one. We'll send over 50 people to just make it have a couple people. Oh no, infirmary. Yeah, that's what we need here. So this will be our industrial site. So we want to transfer resources between these two. Have at least 50 in both. Okay. Oh. Were they done? Yeah, I think they are. We managed to locate and extract a small quantity of resources from the storage area. In the final stage of extraction and perimeter, team discovered a wall on the verge of collapse. Warned us before it gave way and sand filled the area. No one was seriously injured. We do have research. Ooh, we don't have anything else. Oh, that's so worrisome. Right. Probe, we have Venus. Something there. Oh no, this is a debris field. Venus must be there then.
falling.
What turned on?
Power supply overloaded. Administrator, a new request awaits your
I
attention.
think I need to turn you off. Let's turn off this for
Power
the moment.
restored.
Suffered an overload. Yes. We have plenty of polymers, so start with you. It will temporarily turn off hull repair, which is really annoying. I can only do really one at a time. Yeah, our hull will deteriorate quickly while... See, that's... Okay, so it's done building. Good. Inferno place. There is nothing currently in sector. Yeah, that's fine. Also send them to... Oh, right. I need to send workers to Sector 6 for the time. We've retrieved all science on Mars, so Mars is just... Oh. It's refill. You can, by the way, be turned on. Ah, here you go. Build me a cargo ship. A sign ship. Do I want a second science ship? I don't know if I want that. But we can stockpile polymers for now. We need 20. We will bring over polymers. And we want dire 20. Does that end it? And now we can ask for...
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
And now we can turn that back off again. One can just be... You can then temporarily be turned to that one. And collect this. You need 30 power. Oh no, only 15. Oh, look.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Need to repair that. An accident has occurred in the following buildings. Stockpile small. Transferred knee-high client projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. It also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. We are on an ad break. In the meantime, I will send over the people that we need. So transfer to 6 from 1 to 6. Only workers, and I need to send over 40. And let's start the migration. Means we need 2 more workers.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Yeah, I know. We're working on it. This one is actually optimal. No, not anymore. Can have some research going since we did finish Cryonic Center. I want batteries researched. Don't start running out of. Ooh, actually, someone died in that. Fair request has. It's because we're currently building this, so pause that. So we can repair the stock.
Population transfer complete. No more resources available to mine.
Better. We need the second insect farm. There, and the road in between. You did build this one. You will be bringing in iron and also the C, the carbon. Put you to iron, yes. And then just steal all your electronics. We've unlocked batteries. These are good to have. Polymers. We also need, well, memorial. There's another thing I want to do, right? Is the Stanford initiative, but we need to do this entire cycle first. So let's research memorials. Totally forgetting the fact that we're doing this. Transmission from Ikamani probe data analysis. We verified the data several times and can confirm the existence vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. The center of the field is a colossal artificial structure which, even in its ruined state, makes Tycoon look like an. No signals have been detected. We've identified 3 areas for investigation. Fourth structure, secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particular dense area of the debris field close to the other 2 sites. Recommend the utmost caution be taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communication. Archimedes holding station at the edge of the debris field. Route has been mapped through the areas. Let's investigate the core first. Oh yeah, we now have surplus food as well on this side. That's true. At the moment we have surplus foods. Even though, yeah. So we can actually also do the food. 50 on you and 50. That averages out. Onyx. Do we have to have it on that for to export? Yeah, we did need to have it on that to export it. Iron is coming in. Fixing this one up. Need to build multiple batteries. How much are they? 40 alloys. Plenty there, 3x3, which... I want batteries in both sectors regardless. Excellent. How many people do we still? A few more, right? 57, that will be 87. Yeah, we need a few more workers here. Then everyone can just finish here. You need, like, if we have 3 people overworked in this, that's fine. 6. Now we start making our own ally.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Also cutting it really close on power, by the way. Kind of want to get started on... Takes 3 cycles. This only takes 1. Let's do that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Earth visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arches that have detached from their central axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team of the Archimedes spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis possible, what will take time. Let's do the ruined assembly area then. I feel like I do want a second sign ship too, but it's okay. So that's there. That's Outer Hope. broke the outer hoop then. Crap. I need to take fleet management you off of urban. This. Now I need to have a oh, I can send all the iron over. Like that. Put it all. We've found the outer hope. Need the science ship there. Couple workers short here, but that.
A probe has completed its scan.
Now the cryopods are not yet. Where we need them, right? You're empty, so you can now switch over to carbon for the. At least the docking base empty.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We have enough battery power for 1.8 levels. Definitely want at least one more battery here. Need to get our batteries up and running. This one. 11, 6. 2 batteries there. Rid of it. So that's running with me.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh, the Archimedes docked here. So I can just build a new science ship there. Excellent. Third, let's repair immediately. Research. Do the polymer factory. After examination, the Archimedes' team concluded the site was evacuated prior to the destruction, finding uniforms and equipment bearing the insignia of different organizations. It appears the facility is property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in a secluded area. The team was unable to determine the cause or outcome of the conflict, but have managed to recover further resources. They've been packaged for extraction. 250 cryopods. Thank you. Let's investigate the ruined loading dock. Great. We are getting extra workers, which is perfectly fine. Where are you sending them? Just to sector 1. No. Where are you now?
No more resources available to mine.
How are you out of stuff to mine? Oh, you've basically finished all your... Oh. Good there, then. And we have our second sign ship, the Sensitive. And you to Venus.
A science ship team has completed a
Frozen human
task.
remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several cairns have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find a few resources and these have been prepared for extraction. 1 electronic and 10 science. Let's survey the dense area of debris then. We are currently positive on hull repair, which is good.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Venus. Revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs it could be restarted. Definitely repair, and let's need to do that event. Three 1.8. Get at least. We need 2.
A probe has completed.
That's
its
not an
scan.
expensive. Doesn't only costs 5 power. Only 15 workers. Probe has discovered 2 mining. I mean, if we found some, let's say. $130 workers. We're getting there. Facilities are running a small deficit of. At least food is good. I think I'm gonna need a second stockpile for iron here anyway, so we need a few more extra workers here, like at least 3, right? I think I have room for 3 extra workers, so. Then 3 workers, 1 to 6. And non-workers from 6 to 1. That's 6, right? Oh. Oh, in space. Got it. People in space. We're not actually behind on housing. I can actually see the housing. Not enough alloys for repair. That's not good. Should be exporting alloys though. Oh, it is. Yeah, okay, they are exporting alloys.
Population transfer complete.
People here now. Room for these is just not enough. I actually need alloys for them. Actually, hang on. If I do that, okay, it empties out. Yeah, I need the alloys right. Yeah, I can't get both of those.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The wrecks of shuttles float everywhere. Most belong to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronyms BMS. Despite the many hazards and potential psychological impact from the presence of human corpses, our Archimedes team is able to locate some salvageable. And that's the debris field fully checked out. Getting some science. Archimedes is done. I'll send you to destroy them. There's now so many cryopods that the alloys are higher. Found Jupiter.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We've detected a signal broadcasting on Dolos frequency. Originates from a mineral extraction station named Stanford Facility. We theorize the Stanford facility will contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we will need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. The control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with the UN emblem stenciled over it. The message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. No idea what it says, but it's accompanied by a helical-shaped symbol. They call it a mine. Antler part of the facility.
science ship team has completed a task.
The assembly line has been repaired. Teams belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced in our systems. They're fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Ulysses. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Diaki, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of the ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Saturn then. We have enough research to the we're almost at worker necessity.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Repair that. 3 crew
Science
members
ship team
died.
has completed a task.
Wow. Matching the character of Marduk Council member Philip Stanford, meticulously organized resource packets were found in the facility storage area, even prepared for extraction. Okay. This is done. I'm going to send you to Outer Hope. I believe we can go to the dang it, that one's these repaired buildings everywhere. Okay, that's good. I will also need extra power.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh yeah, we're done on Venus. Let's go to Saturn. Outer Hope is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. Emergency signals transmitting. Search the battlefield first. And we have an ad break. Just making sure I finished it.
A probe has completed its scan.
It doesn't complete research because it's on. That's silly. Bad time. You can send out a probe and look for a good spot to. Some ice to mine. That's 15 alloys per. 3.4 alloys per pairs. Probably want at least one more of these. I can probably get a polymer factory going and an electronics. Let's do the electronics factory. We're gonna need that anyway. Order and the stockpile. Files. And over some population. 1 knee workers. 15. Okay, we're out of the ads.
Population transfer complete.
Yeah, we're working on it. So here it's not optimal working conditions. Here we're cryoing everyone in. I need one for this. I think I needed one, right? That transports one over. You have the electronics factory unlocked. Costs 30 power to run. 3. We'll want another battery here. How are we doing on the science front? Need to get this now. We need more science found for that as well. And another. Oh. Nice over there. Everyone else got some more silicon. There was silicon somewhere. There. Gotcha. Ah, it's Uranus.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
The structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Though severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the probe as it approached. Make contact.
A probe has completed its scan.
Because the person is injured. I can actually send 2 more workers over, but yeah, let's do it. Sector 1. The other people are just...
A science ship team has completed a task.
The battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements, with debris from the conflicts mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry Dolos emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. Society, which we just covered. The Archimedes team is able to salvage some resources from the debris. Zoom data listing and search Outer Hope. Can we send the next probe? No more science left to be gained. Ooh, just got both of them in that one. Saves us a probe, basically.
Population transfer complete.
Now, optimal working conditions. 97 required, we have 105 to cover the people who might be injured. We're only needing 11 more here now, but we do have 62 non-workers.
A probe has completed its scan.
I see that we need to run out of build an act.
Automation, open access, shared wealth. With these we shall unite the stars in song.
Thank you for the extra energy there, Sabbath. Much appreciated. Did need that other battery here. Build a battery. Okay, that should now be filling up.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
The infirmary exploded.
Science
For
ship
real.
team has completed a task.
Wow, the science ship exploded. Outer Hope.
A new request awaits your attention.
Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station. Dolos Group protocols do not direct for this type of preservation. The Archimedes' team traced the emergency broadcast and after clearing away several tons of debris, uncovered the station's mainframe. They were able to access and extract Outer Hope's black box. Its data can be analyzed using the Tycoon's tech lab. 25 cryopods and 46. Let's leave it for a moment so we can get to the science collected. We need the science right now for research. Actually just finished. Yes. Save data from the black box and we can extract it. So now we should be on the next tier.
Are available for research.
Automatic repair. That's just extremely nice to have. Ooh, up to 40 in average. Holy shit, that's... I didn't realize that would go up to 40. Pretty good. Food. Water. 1 ice equals 10 water at first. Water capacity shown 2. Then farm fields. Rope farms needs field function. The fields can be placed from the building panel by clicking field button, covering a total of 144 tiles. That's farming. You're optimal. You're perfectly fine. You're running. We will be able to expand it anyway. Sure. We are now running a food deficit. That's why the farming stuff comes. Right. I don't want to overwrite the logs just yet. That will cost me another 8 per hull integrity per tick. They cannot afford that. Gather signs and then dismantle our. Saturn was done. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the sensitive and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defense is activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from this mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Though the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions must be discounted. Send the team deeper into this thing. We have a probe available. Let's mine some more or find some more hydrogen. Focus on the silicon for now. We have collected everything we needed in Outer Hope. No, wait. Did we... Is that just permanently gone now? That was unintentional. That's a lot of cycles ago, isn't it? That's 12 cycles ago. Yeah, I did want to do that. I need to go back. I'm very sorry about that. That was definitely not good. Here at 88, wanted to go to 105. So I haven't even sent over the migrated. There's also 2 of these, and yeah, we're a bit back. Do I need to send over 15, I think. Sector 1, only workers. Start migrating. We are working on Outer Hope, or are still going to Saturn. But we aren't... Yeah, we went back like 12 cycles, but it's not that bad.
Population transfer complete.
Working on the house, though. 92 are required, 96 are available. I needed 1. The 1. We go to 1. So you go transfer. Right, and we wanted another battery on that. Probe is completed the scan. We had one here with a double, right? At least also at least two. So it's
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
let's make contacts.
A probe has completed its scan.
Available. That was that double. That's a quad. We found 4 at the same time there. Fleet.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, search Outer Hope, and then we are going to dismantle. $110 alloys. That's a lot of alloy. 50 and 2. We have the power, we don't have the population right
has
now.
completed its scan.
You can start on your alternative life center, by the way, so
A
it's
science
done.
ship team has completed a task.
Probe launches. Resume data listening. Send. We are now again lacking. So we need
A
insect.
probe has completed its scan.
Once we actually get water and we can do other things. Okay, so we have enough power. We don't have the hull repair. This is gonna suck, but we are gonna add a panel. Exactly enough polymer, by the way. Do not send out a probe right now.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Remembers inserts. Here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Zoom data, yes. So
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
dismount. Request. Receive the data, right? Yes.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yep, but that's because we're upgrading the energy. Pledge to restore the hull to 75% within cycles. Let's try it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Venturing deeper within, the team of the Sensitive reached the construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. One of the storage areas through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. Break through the ice. We are apparently lacking room in Sector 1. And now hull repairs are starting again.
A science ship team has completed.
We have
a
some
task.
bonus power.
New upgrades are available
Okay,
for research.
I definitely want Stanford Initiative first. Auto repair, but then the optimized quarters. So. Oh. Autorism dismantled. Resources are ready for this. I have no polymers right now. Whoops.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
The sensitive team recovered a number of valuable resources. By biometric sampling, they identified preserved corpses as of Ulysses, administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Thiaki. The body was found with a handwritten letter of farewell and apology to the inhabitants of Thiaki station. Appears to be on. That's that. So that is the sensitive Neptune. These can come to Uranus. We're doing much better again. That's fine. So, do we want a second steel mill? I think I do. 15 power, we have plenty of power. Yeah, let's build a second steel mill. We will need 30 people to move over. While we also research optimized quarters. How many surplus do we have actually? 10 are injured. Yeah, no, I'm sending over 30. Only workers, sector 1, 2.
Population transfer complete.
Yeah, we are now lacking people, but with when the research is done, we'll see how that looks.
Has arrived at its destination.
At Neptune. Here. Our communication systems have detected faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. Transmission analysis pulled a few data fragments encoded within the signals. They mentioned public disorder, food supply problems, and frequently referenced the name Ulysses. Lucky Station has been almost entirely dismantled. A few areas left suggest that those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. We found a sealed room protected by heavily armored blast doors. Dents in the door's metal suggest that others have unsuccessfully tried to gain entry. Evan Murphy recommends the use of explosives. Given the state of the station, I myself think it is a bad idea. Collect what's usable from the remains. Provoke a structural collapse and salvage what is left. Use his biometric data to open the... We will about to have a foundry. Have more iron coming in. Alloys, I should. Restoring hull integrity, it's taking a while. We need like a second active airlock. Maybe I do actually.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
12 Costs 90 alloys. We have those. Getting a second airlock. Kind of need it. Optimized quarter has been unlocked. Good. So this now houses... Oh, it's a higher sized. It's second time. But it is better than two of these, so... Let's have one of these as well then.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The room security system was designed to read biometric data. Doors are set only to open for elixirs. Inside the room were large quantities of resources necessary for the survival of the station's residents. This security protocol may have been put in place in anticipation of a staff revolt. New technology upgrade, collapsible frames upgrade unlocked for stockpile small. Nice. And ready for extraction, quite a lot as well. The body of elixirs to access Yaki. We're done at the station, so they're collecting the ions. And that's... Yeah, you can just come home, I think. Our instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. This distance we are unable to deduce its nature or sort. Control, are you receiving us? We found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly. Crystallizing from the branches, the root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. Hope you're receiving our images. It feels like a fever dream. Carry out ecological analysis. Still a lot to mine. We don't have any polymers at... Get in the
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
no. Good. Plenty of homeless. No more homeless in Sector 3. They're optimal working condition. Still getting workers here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
.15 research, harvest the elements. I think I can build another one of these. Also an ad break, so that needs elements. We'll get another. Set to C. Carbon. We can then get the polymer factory up and only 5 energy required. We will need some extra workers for that though. The alloys that we don't have. So let's see. research the black box then. We have a lot of regular folks. You can also put all of them in like a different sector at some point as well. Yeah, that's a good point. So we can actually have just one for living. Four and 14, that's 38. We have 5. We are down on food still. We are creating 35 and we require 38. Slow going down at the moment. Big station though. Will be the space sector basically. That's a probe ready to go. Ads are over. Space rank 1. Does it exactly do? Oh, it gives us higher hull repair. Right now we have a because we have a second EVA thing. That's good. And which is good. Alloy is set to 30. I'm gonna set it to 20 minimum. And 50 minimum in sector 1. Yeah, assistant promotion is the next. Need some science, which is coming from Uranus, so that... We have polymers. I can send out a probe. In fact,
A science ship team has completed a task.
I want another. I only have 10.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
The black box's data has provided some information on the events that took
A
place
probe
following the
has
Cocoon's
completed its
failed
day.
full jump. Records tell of how the Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalized in the UN declared Dolos an enemy of humanity. The black box's data also described Dolos facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, officially designated Hephaestus. The site was used to develop a new type of full engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known to Dolos as the Protagoras. This iteration on the Tycoon was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with full jump coordinates encoded, negating the ship's last presumed location. We're going to do Tech Lab, Distant Promote. Is getting 5 research every 3 cycles instead of 1 every 30 will actually give us research. Good. We've retrieved everything from Uranus. Our community's team has prepared resources for extraction. food, and let's cut. And the sensitive can consider. We're actually repairing the ship now because of the second airlock. I don't mind that.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Investigate. The coordinates recovered from the black box of Outer Hope has allowed us to successfully locate the Hephaestus construction facility on Jupiter. Using the encrypted channels and Dolos communication protocols found on Outer Hope, access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA diagnostics reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. How far in the future did we jump? Crazy. So fleet management. There's still 142 to collect. That brings us to 385, 485. So we still don't have enough for the entire thing. So there's 1,170 left to mine iron. So now produces 3 signs every 5 cycles. That is a increase of 1,800%. Research speed, don't need that right now. Go faster, unique interaction during certain events. That sounds cool. Can enter chronic pods to survive emergencies. When crew has been lost, will be automatically returned. Permits gas planet exploration. Mine faster. More likely to endure bad weather. I think 10% faster in bad weather. Tycoon moves faster. Stockpile small. Can stockpile 10% more resources, 20% more bigger stockpiles. Ooh. I had the collapsible frames. We did unlock that. Can send 2 more transports. Battery capacity increases. Charging speed increases. Pretty good. Power cost is reduced by 2. Very nice. Nothing available on them yet. Solar panel cost reduced. Solar panel production increased. Faster building. Faster movement. Construction speed. Repair efficiency. Ooh, I like that one. Faster spaceship construction. More capacity for infirmary. Can accommodate 20% more crew members each kill. Food production speed is increased by 10%. Let's get started on that one. Because that's more food than we need. We always will need food. Still want to send out probes to another silicon one there. We have hull integrity restored. We'll need the polymer factory now.
A probe has completed its scan.
I think we can definitely this one.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
Dismantle that battery for now. We've reached the automated construction site which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although the Dolus technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have on board the Tycoon. In the control room for the site, we came across a mausoleum dedicated to Leira Froos. Resident PA identified us as Dolus personnel and granted access to data records. These confirm that the device the site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the Vol engine, codenamed Ixion. An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the Ixion engine to the Tycoon will restore our Vol jump capabilities. Yeah, so mining ship will be dispatched to the device the site and attached to Ixion's harness. Ixion will be extracted from Jupiter's atmosphere, ready for installation. I will wait with that. So let's go back to the polymer refinery. And the space, it is so... Definitely didn't optimize this area, apparently. We want to have it close to the thing, so I kind of want it here. Then there is that, of course. Handle this insect farm as well. Move over to optimized quarters. For of course, the one place.
Completed a task.
When the tree fell, a plaque was revealed that had been buried beneath its root. The tree was a collaboration between Henry Bargeville and Rabia Neocont when they joined the Estangites. They offered their creation to humanity, hoping that it would erase some of the debt created by the atrocities of Dolos. Archimedes' team felled the tree and have prepared the resulting resources. We are apparently out of iron right now. Going to need that second mic time. Good. So here, the factories, polymer 80 alloys don't really have. Without the iron actually being there. Let's do. And double check. You are. You need to do iron right now. No more silicon. Oh, we are running out of housing here. Yeah, we need that that iron right now.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And we are creating our alloys again. Good. Uh, 29, 14. Yeah, we kind of need to pause this for a moment. We're gonna turn you off for a moment. Accelerated growth has been unlocked, so we should be producing more food. So 1.1 every. Now we are up to 6.6 every cycle, which is 33 every 33. We need 43. So we need 2 more farms right now. Polymers are going to be done soon enough. Start working on that. We will need more people, by the way, here. 19, 30, that's 15. Over like 10 more. Workers from sector 1. Wait.
Population transfer complete.
Power is fine. We're now going to be producing polymers. Means I can get another. I think I want to set a third transport debris. There is still so much to mine, though. But we're having issues getting it back, so. Cargo ship it is. And I totally forgot to build a location for. Yep.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Whoa. 16 injured. That's nuts. I mean, 3 of these are almost out of... Yeah, oh, there you go. That's insane.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What's that? There are lots of cryonics addressing the buildup of 50 in 24 cycles. It's 3 per yeah, I need to just turn it on. There we go. Turn you on. Yeah, it's the injuries that are here. Sector 1 actually does need optimized quarter. There. I think I can turn you on. Oh no, I cannot. Because it doesn't turn both of them. I need the mining dude here regardless. Since I build an extra to build another transport. Transfer all that. Needs to be silicon. And we need the electronics factory, 110 alloys, 30 people, 30 power. We do have the power. Barely. Oh, our mining ship has leveled up. So they're now level 2. Nice. Faster mining. Yeah, I'm trying to empty this one out. 15 and 30, so we need 45 now. Still need more food. We need a battery.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Stockpile disabled, 4 members injured. Yeah, we need to send over another like 50. Do that. Yeah, we need the extra battery so we can upgrade our
Population
solar
transfer
paneling.
complete. A science ship team has completed a task.
polymer. We need this next 50. That one to be maxed out from all of the. No, this can stay at 20, so at least stuff gets pushed out. Was done with all the cryopods. Connecting. Need people here. We have the alloys. Another one of those. Optimal working conditions on both sides. Batteries charging. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough resources. Jupiter, 45 research, thank you. The extraction procedure was a success. Suffice to say, PA helped us a lot during the operation. We may try to contact the Tycoon directly. Maybe follow the similar pattern. The Tycoon needs to be in orbit of Jupiter. Right now we'll be collecting some research. It allows me to research, which I will put into increased solar panel energy. Once this battery is full, we can improve another solar. .500 crew members. Good. We've retrieved all science. There we go. Yeah. 3.13. Let's go to the. We take 2.7 cycles, 60 polymers to those, power output 6, or we can make this one that is much quicker to build. Also only 1.4 cycles now, so that's good. Probably because we did do the because we have 2 EVA locks. Build time is halved because there we go. Building it. Technology. Thermal regulation. What do I want right now? Capacity should be good. We have 29. Yeah, I need all of those, but we have don't nearly have enough resources for any of that. We have an ad break, but I will research the faster cargo ship. Let's give that a moment. I've already been streaming this for 3 hours. Quite a fun game, to be fair. Definitely enjoying it. We have enough resources to get the electronics factory up and running. That's a long boy. I will place that back here. Actually, if I do it like this, them like that. This one can be... Need to rebuild that elsewhere. This one will be the one for that. This one. Plenty of alloys here. Almost done with the awakening. You? Ah, there it is. The lack of... No, that's sector 1. That's actually this sector. Even this one. So if we dismantle this one, now we get home. Well, that's going to be solved by an optimized quarter back there. Are going to need one here. Build the other. Fleet management. Can do iron at lower priority now. Get this.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Really? 11 crew members were injured. Well, of course they were. Silicon's coming in, so we're now working on... It does need 30 to turn into 1 electron. And we are now really running out of... I need to send over at least 30 more workers. And you definitely need for farming. You need probably in both.
Population transfer complete.
You're going to be turned off again. We have 1, 8. That's 88 per 10. I need 16 and 31. It's 47. I need one more. One more farm. Need one more insect right away. And need to move the food over Sector 1, we're putting you at a minimum of 10. Need to put it at 0. Actually do transfer the over. $19 actually and 31, so we need 50. This is going to be 99. We're going to be still lacking 1. Going to be short 1 food. There, another one of those. Then we're running even on food at the very. Put you at a minimum of 15. You1.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We have quite a few pods available. Okay, now that should be enough. So, going to. How long does it take us to get to Jupiter? 2.3 cycles. We need a little bit more. We need an extra battery in this sector. Doable. We are out of silicon. Is there some silicon left somewhere? There's carbon left. Let's see that for a moment. Silicon, found some. Found some. Battery is up and running. Need another 15 worker.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, now we're optimal and
A probe has completed its scan.
barely. No, we're extra hours here because we have one too many in injury. But we have all the power we need, so we are gonna move. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the systems. Sector will be powered by batteries during. Let's get to Jupiter. Obviously, this costs us the hull integrity because we're traveling. That's basic. So nothing to do there. Probe has completed its scan. We are at Jupiter. Batteries are charging. And we can connect the Ixion. Once the Tycoon has reached Jupiter orbit, the sensitive steam will work with Tycoon engineers to prepare the Ixion engine for connection to the station. The older faulty engine will be... Let's do it. We're almost done collecting biopod.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh wow, we're actually maxed out on pod. We can move some to the other sector actually. Switch 50.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And now we would need to connect them together. The polymer factory. Oh. How are 20 crew members injured here? Oh no, there should be enough room soon enough. Working together, the crew of the Tycoon and the team of the Sensitive have prepared the Ixion for connection. Final attachment protocols can be initiated via EVA airlock. Yeah, let's dismantle the surplus equipment. Don't need there. How long will that take? 30 polymers and 2. We have that. All repair will be paused. It's only 0.5. It doesn't stop power, so. Stops this for a moment.
Administrator, we have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Okay.
Administrator, we are ready to follow the traces of the Protagoras through self-similar space using the frequencies recovered from Outer Oak's black box. Vol systems have been adapted for the new Ixion class engine.
EI protocols are online. Stanford checks have been passed. The Ixion engine is fully integrated with Tycoon systems and we're ready for ignition. All jump coordinates can only be generated by computational machinery utilizing Frau's tachyons, protocol found in self-similar space. Calculations are one of the most valuable and best kept secrets of Dolos. Administrator, we have the jump coordinates to reach the last known location of the...
The Tycoon is now fully equipped to pursue our main objective. Ensure humanity's survival by finding the habitable exoplanet named Remus.
Ixion is an upgraded engine based on the full engine. A few more decades of research and development has overcome the many issues its predecessor had. Similarly, the Ixion engine requires time to charge before being able to perform. Time, all of the Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engine. Batteries will activate for the duration of the charge of presence. If your battery is empty during this period and a blackout occurs, it will automatically be resolved at the end of the charging periods. We're gonna want to get waste. Have to done.
Tycoon, Ixion is now in orbit and ready for installation. You are not designed to calculate your own Vol coordinates. Ixion will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the Vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space. To make your existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for, Remus. Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Okay, so we can now leave the solar system. Our team is salvaging a number of useful resources from societies are now ready for it. I don't believe there's much gained here, really. We could get some hydrogen, some more ice, some... Just so many resources still to be gained, though. Feels like a waste leaving it all behind, really. 17 resources. Waste treatment center, waste into alloys, polymer, or electronics. Ice into water, every cycle and stores it. Need all of these, but I also don't have the research at the moment. We have 17. Good is in. Maybe something close by that we can still mine. Still have something.
A probe has completed its scan.
Maybe I should dismantle the sensitive and get a mining ship. We'll get it back. No connected stockpile. Carbon, no connected. Silicon. Getting. That's actually... That was the only way to make enough room. Wow. Crazy. Full, no more resources. Yeah, this one is full as well. Wood sector ones, max alloys. We can empty you out. Find the ice and the hydrogen. Oh wow, you can actually... Oh. Wow, you can turn it way more than I thought. Ice and iron. Stockpile small. Yep. Let's do that one.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And jump away. We need a stockpile for the ice. And one for the hydrogen. Get some memorials up and running. Factory upgrades can increase the stability in sectors with specific. Look at those then. Marduk Memorial Industry. Marduk Memorial is industry. Food is for the genetic. Elation. So none of these are for this space. But industry is the Marduk, so the Marduk would actually work really well on this one.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Plain Munchi algorithms have identified staying too long on the system exacerbates dead earth sickness. This collective trauma will not begin to heal till the crew can set foot on their new home. Cannot stay in the system holds no hope for humanity. There's the permanent stability. Stability is -1. Ah, here. Unopened cryonic pods then crew in the sector. Whoa. Guess we do need to open more pods then. Yeah, it's... Or we send over 100 pods to this one. That's the better idea. Pods, we want this to be at... Once it's built, we... That should resolve stability issue. Yep, there we go. Like, just move the frozen people to the other sector and then... How are we doing? Just ice and hydrogen left. We actually already got all the frickin' iron. We don't actually. Oh no, here's the iron. No, but mining one. I think we... Yeah, there's just so much iron to be gained as well. Have you pick up iron too? For the time being. Get in. Put you in iron, yeah. And at least we will have someone flying.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
One crew member died. Integrated storage base. We actually have more room now to store stuff. Good max. Many resources gathered as we actually we have some stuff available. If we have plenty. Ooh, we can now carry 33. Almost like we should move to Tycoon, like over here, for faster gathering of all this. You'd have to go to like, yeah, Venus is 3.8 cycles. Go visit Earth for. We should have the batteries for that. Yeah, we have the batteries for this move.
No more resources available to mine.
Kidding. Actually, there's still something really good there. There's the moon. And there's the dead Earth. Only over South America. Basically, now we're waiting for batteries to be
A
full.
probe has completed its scan.
You need a few more people.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Turn you on for now. 2.7, 2.6. We're going to Venus. Just so we have way less travel time for our cargo ships. That's literally it. That's the whole reason for moving over to Venus. I could already start opening up another sector to prepare for the food. We need the science for it, really. Wow, and the battery just went out. We are on an ad break. I will move to Venus, and you need to get something quickly done. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Like 10 minutes. That's going to be the rest of the stream. We are at Venus. Batteries are charging. Hull is repairing. Trust super good. Cargo ships need to do the thing. Let's avoid this. That's empty, so it's all just this is left to gather. There's still a lot of iron to mine though. We do need another quarter. Nuclear power plant, that's why we need hydrogen. Ooh, interesting. Both mining ships? Where's the other mining ship? You can also go and mine the iron, by the way. That together. Still something in around here. There's a big iron one there. And I want hydrogen. Cargo capacity is also 33.
A probe has completed its scan.
I think before we leave, I would like to get another solar panel set built. 0.7 cycles. Just slightly too close for comfort.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I do want these two batteries up. The crew member died? Really? At the stockpile. You died at a stockpile. I need another stockpile for ice. Else we can't even deliver the iron to the thing I... Need to send over workers, so let's send over 50. 6. Batteries are charging slowly. So we should be able to now
Population transfer complete.
Solar panel upgrades. Optimal, almost optimal. Oh yeah, it's not battery power, it's hull. That's... 22 and 35. There's some good stuff there. Yeah, we need the fusions. What is left to gather? Just iron right now. And we are capped on alloys almost, so I think it is just... Need another house. Both sides are optimal. You can, for now, just... Amazing. All right. Let's just go for it then.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation. Engine ready.
Let's jump. And chapter 1's finished. We have left the solar
Full
system.
jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Severe hull damage has been detected following self-similar traversal. Hypothesis: each vol jump causes irreversible damage to the Tycoon structure. Predictive modeling suggests that 4 more vol jumps are possible before the Tycoon breaks apart. New mission objective established. The Protagoras possesses coordinates of the habitable exoplanet Remus. We must find the Protagoras in order to reach our destination.
Okay, so that's another permanent damage on hull. And yeah, we are in a different system. Immortan. Video what's going on here. And ship can go there. Send our first probe out as well. Space weather. Oh, that's in the planet. This planetary system will travel to large-scale weather events can occur. Ah, that's what that. 2-volt jumps. Yeah, that's also how that. Oh, huh. Okay, so now they're like, hey, we left the solar system, so now we're permanently unhappy because we left. Now, they weren't permanently unhappy because they were like, hey, we're staying here too long. And now they're permanently unhappy because, hey, we're now never going back. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream today. Thank you all for being here. Definitely fun. Possibly going to continue this. I don't know if it's going to be next time or a time after that. But yeah, no, that's that was fun. Anyway, let's see if we can raid somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna drop y'all off at Rav's. The Town to City looks like a fun game. I would like to play that one as well. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll probably be back on Thursday.